Nah, Frazier. And as you see, man, I'm out here having a little day with my lady. I just wanted to hop on here right quick and talk to y'all. I seen some news. It just got reported. I don't know how true this is, but it was from Diana Rossini. They were talking about Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts feuding. Not, I don't want to say it's a feud, but uh, trying to get their working relationship back on track. As y'all know, some things transpired this last season where things fell apart the last 6, 7 games, and it was being said that Jalen Hurts had approached Nick Sirianni a few times. As they would meet every week, to see if they can put some things into the game where it didn't make it easier for Jalen Hurts against the blitz and stuff like that. So those reports that came out, but now it's being reported that their working relationship is a little rocky. So I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest with you. And as I stated in my last video, they had a oh man, I lost my train of thought. They had a lost my train of thought, y'all. My fault, my fault. But my thing is this: in the last video I said, right, that I figured that Nick Sirianni was, I don't want to say the biggest problem, but the main problem, because Lane Johnson has been going out here doing different conferences, press conferences, and things like that, speaking about, what had happened with the tumultuous downfall or downturn that we had last year, or the end of last year season. So it's kind of crazy, man. But he's just been going around saying, pretty much saying that it's been the coaches coaching issue. So now with this coming out, it just makes it seem like that Nick Sirianni's the problem. So, like I said before, he had just recently did a press conference with John McMullen. Kind of when like I said before, I was reading what he had, said, and it just seemed like he's having a hard time letting go of control. I understand him being the head coach; it might be a little rough for him to, give that power to somebody else. But in his benefit, or for his benefit, I think it might be the best thing to do, because at this moment in time, with the team that we have constructed, there should be no reason why we can't get back to we can't get back to a playoff or a Super Bowl. And I think the biggest problem that was kind of stands in our way would be Nick Sirianni. I'm not saying this in a bad way. I just want him to be able to let go. If he can't let go, or give up control, and sit back, like you said, and see things from a 30,000 foot view, then there's no need. And I'm not sitting there saying, him to be out there on the field, because I do like him on the sideline, but at the same time, maybe move him. If you remember, Bruce Arians and Tom Brady had got into it, I think the year after the Super Bowl, and they ended up moving Bruce Arians into the office, or front office, whatever the case may be, and ended up moving Todd Bowles into that head coaching position. So, like I said, we're bringing in Kellen Moore. To me, it just seemed like if anything goes wrong, Kellen Moore is going to be moved into the head coaching position. So it's kind of crazy that this news is coming out right before training camp. I would like to see, what the reporters report, because at this moment in time, we really don't know. Like I said before in some of my earlier videos when I first started this podcast, that I don't really go off of what reporters say, because, they see some things, I don't see things. And if I can't see with my own two eyes, it's going to be hard for me to critique, what's going on out there on the field. But yeah, man, it's that news that just came out. Hopefully, like I said, it doesn't, hopefully it doesn't carry on into this season. But like Lane Johnson said, we'll see. But I do think Nick Sirianni is beneficial in some ways. But if this is true, and him and Jalen Hurts are seeing eye to eye, man, this is going to be kind of hard for me, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, well, honestly, at the end of the day, the only two people that really need to be talking is Kellen Moore and Jalen Hurts. Nick Sirianni can give his 2 cents about what he wants to see in the offense. But other than that, let Jalen Hurts and let Kellen Moore come up with what they need to come up with. Let them do what they need to do, and hopefully have a successful season. I also seen some videos and some pictures of Jalen Hurts with Anai Smith and Johnny Wilson, Johnny Wilson, excuse me, and some of the other rookies down there in Houston getting some drone practice. And so it's good to see that Jalen Hurts is still taking that leadership role, still taking it serious. Got the young guys out there trying to build some confidence with them. As you know, like I said, training camp starts this Tuesday. I would like to hear some good things about Anai Smith, also Johnny Wilson as well, because I feel like those two guys are up for that wide receiver 3 position. Me personally, I rather, not I won't say rather, but I'm thinking that Nye Smith might be able to take that position over. But I have a strong feeling that Johnny Wilson might make a case for himself for the simple fact that with his size, being 6'6", 6'7", that he can be a third down target or a red zone target. But yeah, man, it's just a lot to take in. And I feel like this is just coming out to stir some stuff up. Like I said, training camp starts on Tuesday this week, and I just feel like this is just something to stir up. So we do have to monitor this situation pretty closely for the simple fact that we don't want to see what happened the end of last year carry on into this year. I've been seeing other reporters talk about, they're still not too high on my fault, Charles, got people riding by, but they're not too high on this season, even with the additions that we made with signing Saquon Barkley and our draft prospects that we ended up drafting and things like that. So we do have to see it all get put together. I really don't have any issues with what's going to go happen with that, because I feel like Vic Fangio is going to get these guys and whip them into shape alongside with the assistant coaches. And I feel like Kellen Moore is going to have a decent reign on this offense. I'm hoping to see some things from Will Shipley. We'll hear some things about Will Shipley, as well as the other rookies. Like I said before in one of my other videos, Jeremiah Trotter is another big thing, because linebacker is still an issue for us. And I think Jeremiah Trotter is a decent enough linebacker to be able to, if somebody doesn't work out, because I know Nakobe Dean's still here, and I'm hoping to hear some good things about Nakobe Dean. I'm really pulling for him. But if it don't work out, I want to see what Jeremiah Trotter can do. Same thing with Devin White. Devin White is, I know he got the talent and things like that, but at the same time, it's still up in the air, man. So just some things that I wanted to see. I just want to hop on here real quick and just let y'all know. I know I've been stuttering and stuff like that. Your boy been drinking, but my thing is this. I just feel as though like it's some things we just got to monitor as this training camp comes up. It's just different. What you say? Yeah, I'm done. But it's just some different things. Just throw the can in there. You want another one? Yeah. Let's throw the can in there. That's my last one. All right, but my fault, y'all. But yeah, it's just some things we just got to keep monitoring and just pay attention to, because with this team, I'm expecting to make a deep playoff run. I'm expecting to make the Super Bowl. Like, I know I got high expectations, but my thing is, like I said, with this team constructed on paper, who's going to be able to defend what defense do you know? And I heard Smitty say this. What defense can you name that has 11 people on defense that can stop our offense? None. So my thing is, with Kellen Moore coming in here, he should be able to scheme up something where at least one of these players get open every play. You either going to have to double team somebody on that offense, or somebody's going to get open. So I don't see it being too crazy of a problem, as long as everybody buys into the offense. Like we said before, we've seen what Kellen Moore can do with the Dallas offense, because that's the biggest sample size. But then even with the Chargers as well, he was able to get Keenan Allen, decent yardage this year. So even with a depleted team when it comes to health and stuff like that. So hopefully all the guys can stay healthy and things like that. Also wanted to talk about maybe with James Bradbury, what they're going to do with him. Is he going to, be there Tuesday, which he might be, and they're probably going to talk him up as best they can, so they can probably move on from him. Appreciate James Bradbury for whatever he did, but I don't really see him with the talent that we have, making that transition to safety. Now, if they do keep him, I'm cool with that, as long as he performs and does what he's supposed to do. But I'm hearing talks to the Steelers. I'm hearing talks to different teams. So maybe he might get moved. So it's just like a lot of things that we just gotta monitor with our team as this stuff transpires and stuff like that. But I'm just hoping for the best, man. I'm really hoping for the best. I hope that this don't carry on into this season, because we have too much of a talented team to be able to fall like we did last year. If Jalen Hurts, is the franchise quarterback, and he's looking for certain things in the offense that can benefit him to make this team better, And I think Nick Sirianni should listen to that. I know he likes his offense and stuff like that, but at the same time, we've seen it happen twice already when he makes the play calls. It don't look good, man. No disrespect, but it's no motion in the backfield. You want to make sure you're giving your quarterback everything to succeed. If it's something that Jalen wants and he's not, and Nick Sirianni's not giving it to him, and I think we see a repeat of what we had last year. I'm hoping that Jalen can cut down these turnovers as well. So I'm looking for some things for him to improve on as well. But that turnover is the biggest thing. You want to make sure he's protecting that ball at all times, man, because that can be costly to us in the game. But I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I ain't miss anything before I hop off of here. But yeah, man. And also today is yesterday was the 1 year for the No Cut Sports podcast. I appreciate all my subscribers. The likes, the comments, the follows, all that good stuff, the conversations we have. Trying to build a community here for the most part, and I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. But if there's anything else I can think of, I might pop back on here and give you the news. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna hop off here. I see we ain't got nobody watching right now, so I'm gonna hop off here. Like I said, if y'all got anything for me to comment on, just drop it down in the comments, let me know. And with that being said, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Oh, Doomsday, what's up, my boy? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, my brother. But yeah, man, what's going on with you, Doomsday? Oh, also, we'll be doing a Mean Green podcast either tomorrow or Sunday. But I might try to shoot for Sunday because I told Mr. Reggie that I was out at the beach today. So Sunday, look for that probably around I say 7:30. We got episode 7 coming for y'all where we discuss or recap what I've been talking about this week or what Mr. Reggie has talked about this week, and try to tie it in all together. But those are just some of the things that I thought that we need to be looking out for. But we really do need to monitor this situation with Nick Sirianni, and what he said, let me know. I would like to jump on. Yeah, Doomsday, you already know, bro. I know we're still trying to get our schedules down, but let me know, man. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, because I know you can't DM nobody on here, but follow me on No Cut Sports Podcast if you got Instagram, and then just send me a DM, bro, because we do got some people lined up about to come on. I think we got a Wings player, and then a Redskin fan. I think that he's related to Mr. Reggie, so we're trying to bring some guy. Yo, what's up, Unc? Or is that, or is that my cousin? One of y'all. It's one of y'all. What's going on with you, man? So. But yeah, man, we just gotta monitor some of that stuff, man. So you just gotta see how it goes, man. We gotta see how it goes, because I wasn't expecting for that information to even come out today. I just happened to hop on Instagram and I seen that, it said that Rossini had reported on that. So hopefully, and I think it'll be okay. I just think Nick gotta give up. He gotta put his ego to the side and just let Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio do what they need to do. So hopefully, Yeah, what's up, Unc? What's going on, man? Listen, Unc, we gotta go to that Baltimore game, man. We gotta go to that Baltimore game. Don't forget. So, but yeah, man. So we just gotta monitor that, make sure that it's a good working relationship, because they don't gotta get along, man, but they do gotta be able to work together. Take heed to what, because he's still the head coach. You gotta take heed to what he's saying. So, but if it starts to interfere with the offense like it did last year and in the previous year, next year I'm going to have to go somewhere, man, because it's going to affect the team, and there's too much talent on this team, man. I can't have another letdown. I'm trying to see a Super Bowl this year with us hoisting that trophy. So, yes, sir. You already know, so we got to make sure that all that's working out. But if it's anything else, I know I've been on for a little bit. If there's anything else that y'all want me to talk about, you need me to talk about or give my opinion on, just drop it down in the comments, man. I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my day. It's a beautiful day, and I hope y'all do the same. Hey, Uncle, if you're still watching, I love you, man. I always appreciate you watching, too, man. And tell the family I said hi, and I love them, too. So with that being said, man, it's Nah from No Cut, and I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all be safe, man.